Drinking drinks, floating in the water. More girls pulling up, getting harder. Daddy reaching in a little box, pulling out some powder, rubbing it in her mouth. Taking the finest CD out, breaking rocks, rolling a 50, snorting up, baking in the sun, talking the shop, financing guns. Shooting up a golf club with friends, drinking being drove, getting handed drivers, drinking more sand and water, hoes and hoes, wasted, let's go. Making our way to the next place, driving drunk in collard green shirts, we all the same race, even Black Brian and Whiteface, CEO of that one place, serving fish and hush puppies, overpriced old chicken in tiny cups. Daddy, flip flops flopping to the hot tub, ashing cigars on the way, like a path to the ultra gay, like this douchebag hired Dr. Dre for a corporate gig, just to get laid. Daddy lay in bed, flip flops lost from the long parade. Waking up early, 'cause the maid is bringing a friend and she needs to get paid. Daddy, after getting cleaned up, after getting picked up, back outside, so high, hired another round of ladies to feed and pie. Back on the water, heard the screams, yacht lost control, it seems. Yeah, rock the bridge. People fell, lost all power. The captain yelled. Someone stole the anchor, sold it on the marketplace. Some say Black Brian has it hanging at his other place. A piece of art could have saved the lives. Flip flops flopping, maybe another time. Maybe another time, or maybe right now. Black Brian went to hell, they'd call him for sure. BB went to court, and also won the case. Back flip-flopping, wearing a horse on his shirt. Bang, bang, 6 feet in the dark. Dance all day, it seems okay. BB girls got pay, hush money, sipping on lemonade. Flip flopping to the next arcade, Pac-Man and powder, lobster and chowders, old chicken and flounder. Cleaned up evidence, got paid from the ex-president. Black Brian getting golfed on. Underground can't see the thongs on. The boat is also gone. Could've used a real doctor with no attitude.
What is up, guys? Welcome to Virtual Redban number 920. New album out. That's right. What you just heard was a song, a version of the song from my new album that didn't make the cut. So that's why I played it for you guys. Happy Saturday. I'm having my first drink of the night. Cheers to you if you're having a nice little adult beverage like me. I will say, I recently switched over to mixing with Ghost instead of Red Bull. Ghost is way better. Way, way better. I've had 4 of their flavors, and man, this peach, I'm not even a huge peach guy. This peach, and they're so sweet. Ghost is, this is not a sponsor, by the way. Ghost is really sweet. So you don't really have to add much to mix it with your adult beverages. Like I just put a little bit in here and it's like, man, that'll do it. Good flavors on peach. Anyways, I'm having some peach right now. If you want to get a Death Squad mug like me, whoa, you're in luck, guys, because I have never done a sale this big before. If you want to get a Death Squad mug right now, you can go to deathsquad.tv and click on Shop Squad right at the top. And that'll take you to shopsquad.tv. And it's my birthday in a couple days. Yep, this old man is getting older. And I decided, you know what? I'm just going to give out a little coupon code for the people that are listening. And I'm the biggest percentage. This is a good coupon code is what I'm saying. I haven't done 25% off everything ever. And that's going on right now on shopsquad.tv. Shirts, hats, mugs. Now's your chance. If you've been wanting to get something, now's the time to get, because this coupon code is going to give you 25% off. And that's below cost, believe it or not. I don't make many of these. They're really expensive to make. So 25% off actually takes it. I'm losing money now if you use this coupon code. What a great birthday for me. But anyways, if you use the coupon code birthday, all uppercase, I don't know if it matters if it's uppercase, all uppercase, all one word, birthday, you get 25% off now till August 5th. So you got 4 days to use this coupon code. Go crazy. Now's the time. Never, ever, ever have I ever done. No, I don't even do like Black Fridays or any of that stuff. So if you want anything, again, the coupon code is birthday. All one word. I think it's uppercase. I don't know if it matters. But go to shopsquad.tv. Get your hats, mugs, shirts, anything, stickers. Everything is 25% off with coupon code birthday. You can go to deathsquad.tv if you forget where to go. Just go to shopsquad.tv. It's really easy. I make it easy. Also, if you are into Kill Tony, check out every episode of Kill Tony's here at deathsquad.tv. And it's also on Spotify and Apple Music and everywhere you go to get freaking podcasts. Monday's episode, though, what a great episode. Kill Tony 778 with Jimmy Carr. What a great episode that was. Check that out. And I'm just going to give you a little hint. Monday's episode is one of my favorite episodes ever. Maybe your boy Brian did kind of good. I think you'll be proud of me, guys. I think you'll be proud of me. I was feeling extra spicy. Anyways, go to deathsquad.tv for every past episode of Kill Tony, or go to youtube.com/KillTony, or just click on this big picture of Kill Tony. You get it. Sunset Strip Comedy Club. I own a comedy club in Austin, Texas. Right at the very top, you can click on Sunset Strip, and that would take you to sunsetstripatx.com, where we have shows all the time. Shows all weekend. Heck yeah. My show is every single Thursday. It's the Secret Show, of course. Man, last Secret Show, we had an amazing Secret Show. Once in a while, if you follow me on YouTube, if you follow me on, or not YouTube, if you follow me on Twitter or you follow me on Instagram, I will tell you once in a while, like, hey, go to this one. I'll just straight up go, like, no, this is one that you really want to go to. This is a special one. That only happens maybe 4 times a year. And you'll see me, I'll write it out. Guys, this is one of the times you need to go to this one. And this week was amazing. We had Joey Coco Diaz. I think it's his third time ever being at the Sunset. He, amazing, just did 15 minutes, just came in, destroyed, crushed. It's awesome. Been hanging out with Joey all week. Joey Diaz is moving to Austin, Texas. Well, he's getting a place in Austin. He's going to come here once a month for a week. That's great. I love that. There's a few people that when I moved here to Texas, there's a few people that I'm like, man, I only have this person and this person, and Joey Diaz is on my number one on my list. I just miss seeing Joey all the time, and thank God lately, the last 6 months, he's been coming around a lot, so I've been getting to hang out with Joey a lot. And I mean, Joey's great. He's just fucking, it's awesome. He's such a great person, a positive, fun person to be with, and man, I missed him. So now he's moving here to Austin, Texas. He's actually moving into the same building as my studio. So that's great. So he's literally going to be, Redban, what the fuck? Help me with my router. I'm going to be his tech support. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Anyways, check out Secret Show every single Thursday at the Sunset Strip Comedy Club, sunsetstripatx.com. Check it out. And again, all these links can be found at deathsquad.tv. Now, I will say this Thursday, I will not be running the Secret Show. Once in a while, I'm not in town, so I have somebody else run it for me. I still book it. But this week, Enrique is going to be running it for me because I will be in New York City. Guys, if you live in New York, or if you're going to be in New York this week, well, I mean, next week, I guess, next Friday and next Saturday, we are going to be in Madison Square Garden. Again, this is I think our third year in a row, fourth year. I don't even know. Who does that? Do you guys know any other podcasts that just go to Madison Square Garden every year? I mean, that's just kind of crazy. But yes, we are going back to Madison Square Garden, August 7th, August 8th. You can get your tickets at Ticketmaster of all places. There's still tickets available. Get your tickets. August 7th, August 8th. Kill Tony next Friday and next Saturday. And we always go hard on these big shows, especially Madison Square Garden. So, yeah. Just think, guys, next week for me, I'm going to be in front of a whole Madison Square Garden, just me and my little iPad. No stress. I'm just hanging out with you guys right now. Just a handful of you guys right now. But next week, I'll just be in front of thousands and thousands of people at Madison Square. I mean, isn't that just crazy? It's just fucking fudging weird. Fudging. Anyways, for everything Kill Tony, all the links, go to deathsquad.tv. Again, just go there. Everything I'm talking about. Last but not least, that song that you heard again is from my digital band, Cap Red 7. And if you go to deathsquad.tv, you can click on the big picture of the cat right here on the right side, right around it, and that will take you to my YouTube page, which is Cap Red Music. And yeah, I have a new album out. You heard, like I said already, you heard a unreleased version of that. And what I mean by that is, see, my new album, and you can find this on Spotify right now. Please follow me on Spotify. If you listen to Spotify, just add it. My music's awesome jams for when you're in your car. And I've been remastering. The last two releases of mine, I've been having it remastered and stuff by professionals. And it sounds way better now. Like, I was listening to it super loud in my car the other day. I found out also that you can, on your Spotify, you might not know this, and it's probably not a good idea, but if you go into your Spotify settings, like, go deep in there, there's a setting where it's not on the best quality on your phone or whatever. Like, I had mine on like great quality, but it wasn't the best. Like, you can get looseless audio on Spotify, And it just sounds so much better when you do that. Now, of course, it takes up a lot of data and space and shit. So, you might want to just use it once in a while, like your favorite albums or whatever. But I've been jamming to this. And what I mean, though, is I've talked about this before. I like releasing, like the old days when you release a album, or like 9 Inch Nails back in the day. They used to have like EPs, like like a song, but then they would have like 6 different remixes on the same CD. It was like a remix CD. So it was just like a single, but it also had all these extra remixes in it. And I love that because a lot of times the remixes I liked better than the actual normal version of the song. And I have always loved that. And so a lot of my releases, I do the same thing. If you don't know, I make music. I write all the lyrics. I make a lot of the beats. And this song is kind of special because I actually hummed a beat. Like I went like that and made it like a music file of me just humming a beat. And I have it in this song. And this song, maybe 3 months ago, I wrote live on Virtual Redban, what you guys are watching right now. I actually wrote live. I was like flip-flops flopping, maybe another time, like, I don't know if any of you guys remember that. I was going to actually try to find what episode that was, just so I could see it, so you guys could watch a little bit of it. If anyone knows in the chat, let me know. But one of the episodes at the beginning or middle, or I can't even remember, I actually wrote this song live, or a big chunk of it, on Virtual Redban. And this song also has a part where I hummed a beat and AI made it into a beat, which is something that worked out amazing for this song. Anyways, it's called Yacht Rot. And it's on Spotify, Apple Music, but it's also on YouTube. So if you don't have Spotify or any of that stuff, you can listen to my full songs on YouTube. And it has the regular version of the song, which is just Yacht Rot. But it also has Powder, Smoke, Pills, and Black Brian. Black Brian is actually the beat that I made, or I hummed, and had AI just like make this whole thing out of it. But anyways, Yacht Rot, the original Yacht Rot, is just a normal song. Powder is like a version if you're on a little powder. Yacht Rot Smoke sounds like maybe you're on a little green tea. Yacht Rot Pills is just like, oh man, you're at a rave. And it's just different versions of the song based on different drugs, I guess you could say. Now, I would play this right now, but I'm just going to get copywritten. Yeah, isn't that crazy? I have to deal with that. Actually, I'll just show you what I mean. Who gives a fuck? Anyways, the original version of the song, Yacht Rock, I actually made a music video. Now, I released this video with a different version of the song a couple months ago. I re-edited this video to fit the song now because it's now a lot slower. This video is now a minute in like 20 minutes, minute to 20 seconds longer. So this is the regular version of Yacht Rod. I'm just going to show you a little. You guys can watch the full video.
Drinking drink, floating in the water. More girls pulling up, getting harder. Daddy.
Somebody in the chat says this song scares them.
Reaching in a little box, pulling out some powder.
This version of the song.
In her mouth, taking the finest CD out. Breaking rocks, rolling a 50, snorting up bacon in the sun, talking the shop.
Now this song, this version of the song, Financing Guns.
Shooting up a golf club with
Anyways, if you want to hear the full version, you can go to Catbread 7 or Catbread Music on YouTube. The link is again at deathsquad.tv. If you want to hear or see the full video, this doesn't have the part where I hummed into it and made a beat. First, let me just show you the beat that I made. This is taking my hum. So this is what AI made out of me going dun 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 dun. So I did something almost exactly like that. And this is the beat it made, or I had it. This is not the original. It made a beat, and then I had to mix it up even more. So you get the idea. Because I just started humming this one day in my head, dun, 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 dun. And it was like addicting. Like I couldn't get it out of my head. So anyways, that's the beat that then I started to add to the music. So let's go to the second song, Powder. This also doesn't have it in it. This was the original song, actually. This was supposed to sound more like... See how it's a little faster? It's not as sad and somber. This was supposed to sound more like a song from the 80s, like a yacht rock song. And that was the original version of this song. This is the one I made like 3 months ago. So now Smoke, which is the next one, uses a little bit of my humming in it. This is more of like a hippie, smoky one, but you can start hearing little pieces of my right there. I start to mix it in a little bit here, I think. Right here. See? So I start mixing it in here, just a little, not too much. But then it starts with Pills. It straight up just takes my humming part. This version's just crazy compared to the original. Then it just starts getting really into the... And then I just go right into it. I mixed it into the actual song. And then it goes on kind of like this part of the song, it just goes on to like a... Not a guitar solo, but pretty much like a DJ solo in the middle. And then it gets back into the song. You get the idea, but I just thought that was interesting that, something that I was just humming That was really fun to add that little remix to it. Anyways, it's called Yacht Rot. It's got 5 songs on this remix album. You can hear it all on my YouTube, youtube.com/Capred. And you can also see the new video that I edited to go with the new version of the song, which is, it's a fun story too. It's actually, I wrote this song based on just, there's a lot of tech bros in Austin, and you're constantly meeting people that are just millionaires owning crazy big companies, and they're just like rich, young, like, ha ha ha, let's go, golfing and do a bunch of cocaine and get some hookers. Like you meet these people all over the place in Austin, just, and a lot of them just spoiled brats, So I wrote the song based off that, and I wrote it during when there was an actual news story about a yacht hitting a bridge, and I just combined it all. Anyways, if you listen to the story part of it, it's actually kind of fun. So check it out, please. Capred Music on YouTube. All my links on my YouTube also. So if you want to find it on iTunes, Spotify, it's everywhere. Amazon, anywhere you get music, it's on there. Please subscribe to me on all those, like Spotify. Please subscribe to me. It's pretty cool. Anyways, thanks guys for that. Check it out. Go to deathsquad.tv for all the links to everything I just got done talking about. There you go. How are you guys doing in the chat? Bobat, Banana Faux Fat. Tony listens to the songs in the shower. No, Tony hates my music. He hates my music. Whatever. He's very grumpy about my music. There you go. I want to watch Capred in concert. That might actually happen someday. I actually had a couple like for real DJs reach out to me and tell me, I'm not going to put this person on blast, but he was like, dude, you should open up for me when I'm in Austin soon. Like, and this is like he's he's like a famous DJ. And I was like, dude, one day I would love to do that. I mean, that would be fucking great. But my biggest goal in this whole music thing was actually just to make a full album, like a full 13-song album. And then hiring a band. I kind of want to just use the Kill Tony band, and hiring a singer that sounds like my girl that I've been making over the last 7 songs or whatever. And redoing the whole album, but with real people. I think that just would be cool. That's my mission though. One day hopefully I get to do that. That's I think it would be really fun. So that's what, this is just like a side project. This is not like I'm putting everything into this music shit. No, this is literally just me having I love having side projects. I love learning stuff. I've always made music my whole life where I would write lyrics and sing my own music and use GarageBand and stuff like that and Fruity Loops. I always used to do that. I just hated singing. I hate my voice, and it's cringe to me. Kind of like listening to yourself talk. I hate listening. I try never to rewatch videos of myself, or it's just, that's cringe to me. I hate it. Blech. But that's why I love AI singing for me. And I love taking my stupid beats and being able to hum in something. And then AI's like, let me make, add some little touches to this and make this sound a little bit better, Let me turn your humming into like an actual sound. And it's fun. AI is fun. And I get why people are mad at AI. And like I hear AI slop music all the time where I'm just like, ugh, you could tell somebody just is like, make music about flowers, like whatever. And that's not what I'm doing. I'm using AI as a tool more so than I am is make music for me about flowers, It's fun. I don't take it too seriously though. But one day I really do hope to make it more real is my mission always. And I can't wait to pick out somebody that sounds like the person that I use singing, because I've been sculpting her actual voice for a while. Like, there's a way in the programs I used that you can like pretty much tweak a woman's voice and make it sound like exactly how you want it to sound like. And I've been, doing that for a while. So that I think one of my friends said the other day, he goes, I can now hear one of your songs and go, oh, that's Capred, without, knowing. And, I get why musicians hate, I get why any artist hates AI, but, when it comes to music, I think every musician ever has had a favorite band, like learning to play guitar and going, you're playing Zeppelin is your first song, or, I used to, when I got my first guitar, I was Nirvana was still alive, but Kurt was still alive, but I just taught myself how to play Nirvana songs, and I didn't continue to play guitar. I don't play guitar anymore, but if I did, I bet a lot of my music would be influenced by McDonald's, by Nirvana. And I think that's kind of like, when you're using AI, if it's not just straight up ripping somebody off, it's an influence. Like the voice I'm using right now is like an influence of a few different musicians that I like, and I try to like make it sound kind of like them, but not, and like a little bit of them. But that's just like, I want to write a song about a car, and I'm influenced by some of my favorite bands. Like my lyrics are probably somewhat influenced by Ween, because I like it to make it a little bit silly, and I like a lot of music that tells a story. Like Tom Petty, he does that a lot in a lot of musicians, where you really listen to the song and it just kind of tells a story. And I kind of like that. And a lot of my songs are kind of like a story. And some of my songs are just about boobs. I'm going to be honest about that. But anyways, there we go. How is everyone in the chat? You guys doing good? I let's see what I went to In-N-Out today. Gotta love In-N-Out. I usually try to do that once a week, because I'm very lucky, because in Texas, In-N-Out doesn't have the crazy lines. They have 0 lines. I literally walked in there and went right up to the register and ordered and had my food in 5 minutes. But it changes it. I love that, because In-N-Out is just amazing. I love their burgers, are great. And then I went to Michael's, which, is an art and craft store, which, Michael's is, for me, Michael's is pretty fun. Michael's is like a Target, I guess, where, when you're just like, I'm just I just want to kind of walk around and look at shit, It's a good store for that. And, just very fun things to look at. A lot of AI slop that they have, though. I will say that. And a lot of, they just have paintings for sale, and you're like, is that? I think that's AI. I'm pretty sure Michael's, a lot of their paintings and like gamer room paintings, put this in your gamer room. A lot of it I'm just looking at going, yeah, that's AI. That's like bad AI too. That's kind of gross. But they do have a lot of fun stuff. I do like how they have a lot of Pokemon stuff. They have a lot of gaming stuff. They have a lot of cool stuff, like nerd stuff in there, that I like. And I also just like crafts. I'm an artist at heart. I like just looking at the paints and all the different markers they have. And I usually end up spending too much money on canvases and new brushes and stuff. And it's easy to get, spend a lot of money at Michael's. Janice went there, though, just to get yarn, which is the one part of Michael's that I will say I don't give a fudge about. Like Michael's, the yarn section is probably one of the worst sections ever. It's pretty funny. But they were already advertising like fall and like Thanksgiving. Like God, there's nothing like going into a store and you're like, oh, the decorations are all like Thanksgiving and fall things. Like what? Ugh, I hate that. You know, you can probably go there in a couple weeks and they'll have fucking Christmas trees out already. I like Michael's, but it smells too good. Michael's does smell good. I agree with that. Panic the Bum. Michael's has a smell to it for sure. I think it's just all that art, those art supplies, dude. It's all those art supplies. But no, I love Dick Blick. See what I did there? No, I love art supply stores. I think art supply stores are so fun to go to. I wonder, like, people that don't draw or don't paint or don't do anything like that, like if they go to an art supply store, what do they? They must hate it, Because I mean, most of my friends don't draw. And, it's always weird to me when I'm just like, certain people are like, "Hey, draw," and they can't. No, I can't draw. Like they're almost angry. Like they hate drawing. Like somebody gives me a pen and paper, tells me to draw something. Oh God, that's so fun. Like I love it, but how many times have you gone up to somebody? It's like, well, hey, draw something that's just like normal stick figure. Like they're not even trying. Like some people are just, when it comes to like art, they are like, they have zero skill levels. Like if they're a role playing game, they have, out of 10, they have nothing, 0 out of 10 skill levels. They put it all in like exercise or something. I don't know. I think that's really important. Like, especially if you guys have kids, get them into freaking drawing, dude. Art is so cool. Like art is, I love being able to draw, or, it makes me happy to draw something. And it's something I used to do a lot more back in the day as I'm looking over at all my old paintings. One of my favorite things I used to do, I guess I don't think I've ever shown. I have so many paintings. I just looked over and I see like a huge stack of some of my old paintings. One of my favorite things to do was to do a lot of Mario Brothers, and paint. I would sit there. Some people like to, go outside, run around in the forest and trip out. I would sit there, eat a bunch, and just paint. And sometimes it worked, and sometimes it didn't. You guys want to see a couple of paintings? I believe all these, I was messed up on Mario Brothers. Some of them are, I don't know, it's so old. Like these are paintings from like college and stuff, and like these are old. There's one I did when on 9/11. And I got messed up on 9/11, and I just started painting. And I think it's the World Trade Center, if I remember. I can't remember. All right, let me go grab some of these paintings real quick, and I'll show them to you. That's hilarious. I forgot I did a 9/11 painting. These are just in a huge stack over here because I don't want to hang them on the wall because they're too old and cheesy. Hold on. Here's one. Huh? I did this in high school. It's a pool table on acid. Here's the one I did on 9/11. I don't know what it is. I don't like this painting at all. But I did it on 9/11. I don't remember what I was thinking about this one. I think it's like a cat mixed with an elephant mixed with a woman. I don't remember. I think those are like heroin needles or something. I don't know. I was messed up during this one. I don't even know what this one is. I think it's like a king and robots and sun. Ah. That's a few of them. I have tons of paintings though. Like these are just the ones that are up here. Yeah, my these are like my acrylics. Some of my acrylics. I probably have about 20 more of those acrylic ones. But I have a lot of watercolor ones, and none of my watercolors up here. I was more into watercolors. Watercolors were my jam, and I think my watercolors are way better than my acrylic. There you go. I could probably find some of my. See, now that's in my head. Let me see if I can find some of my old watercolor. I know I have a few of some of my trippier stuff. I think uploaded somewhere. Let me see. Not all. Like, I only have a couple of them scanned, I think. Do 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 do. All right, here's some of my. I think I found it. Yep. All right. Some of these are all right. So some of these are watercolors, and some of these are just like digital art. When I used to draw on like my Wacom or whatever it was called before the iPad. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Cat butt, but it's cheese. Here's that painting I just showed you, a really small version of it. Here's another one that you didn't see. This is another acrylic one. I don't know what that is. Can I make this bigger? I don't care about that one. That's the one I just showed you. Statue of Liberty. There's me messed up. Statue of Liberty. That's what I used to look like when I was painting. Ooh, that's all right. This is not all right. Here's one of my watercolors. This is based on the album from Fish. This is a horse being hung. It's based on the album of Fish, but I made this in watercolor. It's kind of cool. I like this one. It's kind of weird looking. Do you have any more of those? All right. See, this is just dumb shit. This is not what is this? I don't know what this is. That's the one I just showed you. That's some. Oh, man, I thought I had all my paintings in here. Oh wait, that's no. See, that's one stupid. Here's a water or what's a colored pencil. There's a lot of hidden things in this one. It's like if you just sit there and look for a while, you'll see a lot of weird shit in there. It's like a giraffe in there. There's a woman's putt. There's a taxi cab for some reason. There's me tripping out, laying down. I don't even know what the fuck's going on here anymore. I don't even remember. I was pretty messed up. That's another painting of mine on the right that I don't remember what happened to. Yeah, this is when it wasn't even finished. I don't even know why I have it hanging up. It's not even finished. See, that's it later. I don't even know what the fuck happened to that thing. I don't even like it. Where's all my good stuff, though? This is bad stuff. It's me playing with cats. There's that thing. I don't know what that is. See, this is dumb shit. There's my old gauntlet. Oh, here's one of my watercolors. And see, that's not great. Here's one of my watercolors. I don't know what this is all about. It's like a castle on somebody's head with straw, and it looks like it's... I don't know. Here's one of my favorite ones. This one's pretty big, too. This is a clown smoking a cigar. And if you see it in person, it's hard to tell in this, but if you see it in person, there's like a lot of hidden drawings inside of like shadows or something. Pool table one. This is one I made in high school. This one, which I can't remember, it's like there's like a demon in it. See, these scans aren't that good. Here's me drawing the 9/11 one while watching 9/11 on TV. Whoa. This is look. There's my Wacom. Oh, well, I showed my anonymous mask. This is a long time. This is like 15 years ago or so. And that didn't have all my cool... sorry, guys. Somewhere I have a bunch of... That's definitely not... I was trying to show you my watercolors, and I only had a few of them in there. I don't know where my watercolor... if I ever find it, I'll show it to you guys. Yeah. I thought it was in there. Oh, well. Yeah, my watercolors are better, I think. Now I'm kind of like obsessed though. Like, where is my watercolor paintings? Is it on my Facebook? Sorry, guys. I know this is just amazing for you to watch me ramble. Wait, is this it? No. Where is all of it? I drew Carlos Mencia. You guys want to see that? I'll show it to you real quick. I guess I don't know where it is, guys. You want to see me as a kid? This is me as a kid. Look at me. 1976. 1976 or 1970. Yeah, 77. Just hanging out in my dad's basement with all his wacky computers of 1977. You know, he was literally, my dad's literally like Rick and Morty crazy shit. Look at this. I look like I'm in that yacht rock video. I have a B on my shirt. Is that Black Brian? And there's me. That looks more derpy. Look at me just hanging out with my cat. Wearing a Ford shirt. Look like a mess. Look at me hanging out on my bike. Got my Redban shirt on. Look at that those blonde locks. Oh, it's the perfect specimen. Mm-hmm. That really bums me out, though. Somewhere I have all my art scanned, I hope, because I don't know where my art is in real life. I have so many boxes that I still have not gone through since I've moved to Texas, and it's just, I need to just spend a month going through all that shit. I just don't want to. I kind of like the idea of not It's going to be like Christmas time. Maybe every year I should just open one of my boxes of things that I have not opened up since I moved here. Hopefully there's no like, oh, I forgot I put all my turkey and my ham, my sandwich meat in this one. Yee. Oh, wow. Oh, you want to see some fun? This is fun. New York 2010. Since I'm going to New York next week, this is New York 2010. Look at this. It's Fridays. Fridays is probably not around. What movies do we got here? Date? No, that's not a movie. Date night. It says Puerto Rico at the top right. Wow. New York, huh? Oh, look at this. Look, wow. Panoramic shot of Opie and Anthony, will you? That's actually a really cool shot, dude. Dude, wow. There's Ari Shafir, Jim Norton, Opie and Anthony and Rogan. That's actually a really cool fucking shot. Look at Ari always crossing his legs like a beautiful lady. Anthony and Jim Norton now have a podcast together. Look how young I look. There's me and Ari at a UFC in 2010 in New York City. Don't I look like a fresh little baby? Yep. Mm-hmm. Got a little widescreen UFC photo too. Well, ain't that fun? Well, isn't that special? There you go. I like this show and tell. Do I have anything else I want to show and tell you? Huh. What else should I show and tell you? You want to see Fat Tom Segura? Everyone wants to see Fat Tom Segura. So I think this is like one of the first times I met Tom. When was this? 2009. This was July 25th, 2009. You guys want to see what Tom Segura looked like July 25th, 2009? This is like, I think one of the first times I ever met him. I was on the road with him. This was in San Francisco. There you go. Totally different person. He looks so much better now. That's crazy. I should send that to him. Wow, I just took a bunch of photos of Tom Segura. I guess I could just skip through this while this is what I was doing. What else can I show you? What else can I share? Let me share some old photos for you. Random photo of Chris Hardwick. I don't know if you care about that. Here's my old Saturn. I was really bummed. I sold my old Saturn. This was taken in 2009. I loved my Saturn. If you don't know what a Saturn is, you don't know what life is. This is my L200. I fucking love this car. Looks brand new because that was the Saturn's whole thing. Like whatever Saturn was made out of, it just popped right back into place. Yep. Look at that CD player. How many miles? Oh, it doesn't show. I took pretty good care of it. This is when I sold it. I cleaned it up pretty nice. Somebody got a good deal on this Saturn. Even the tire tread was nice. Looks like a Camry. Pretty much is, right? I was broke, guys. Any other cool photos to show you? Oh, what is this? Boom. Nope. Bip, 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 bip. Oh. Yeah, a lot of these photos I can't show you. Here's Steve-O when I used to have my Death Squad studio in my apartment. I originally had my Death Squad studio in my apartment, and we would film episodes of the Joe Rogan podcast in there in early days. I believe this is from a Joe Rogan experience. This is Steve-O. When was this? 2011. I used to have fun shit on the TV in the back. I had a flashlight right there on the left. I had old NESs on the wall. That's fun. Bit, 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 bit. What else? Here's me on mushrooms swimming with a dolphin. If you ever seen me do stand-up comedy, you might have seen me talk about this, but I might have ate some Super Mario Brothers, and I ate too much, and I swam with the dolphins. This is me completely thinking that, there's the kid too. This is me completely thinking that everyone was petting a hot dog in the water. That's me making out with the dolphin because I thought it was a hot dog. All right. Some photos you can tell that I am on Mario Brothers more than others. Like this. Then I decided just to jump on top of it, and I just started riding the dolphin. I told the dolphin to take me to its favorite planet. And so I just got on top of it. And in my head, I thought he flew in the air. And we were flying all around, but I don't even know if that's what happened. But you can kind of tell in my eyes that maybe I was just, all right, who knows? Who are these people? Yep. Oh, you can see right here. Keep an eye on me on the very left down here. I'm like, oh my God, that dolphin's going to fly in my mouth. Ah, look right here. I was freaking out because I thought the dolphin was going to fly in my mouth. This is me. I thought it was a nice restaurant looking at a menu. This is when, if you heard my joke, this is when the vagina thing happened to me. Yeah. This is me stealing a fish out of the dolphin's mouth because I was hungry. I don't know why my avatar's in these photos too. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Oh, here's a good photo. I just remember being completely messed up on this as far. Look at my eyes, guys. Yeah. The kid behind me. Look at the kid behind me. He's like, oh, that dude's messed up. I mean, I didn't know there was people taking photos of me. This is just what I was doing. Like, there was no cameraman in the water. I didn't even know they were taking photos. This is just what I was doing in front of strangers. I was dancing with it, I think. Look at me right now. What is this? Why would I be doing that? That is very, very, very animated for me. Why did I got my hands up too? Wait, no one else got there. Oh, God, that girl has got it. I don't know what's going on with me and this dolphin. Oh, God. Wait a second. What is this? Look at that. What's going on here? Oh. I'm doing jazz hands. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, my God. Now I'm like, Hercules, Hercules. Oh, my God. This is embarrassing. I have not looked at these photos in like 15, 20 years. I don't even know. That's just embarrassing. Oh, no, here's where I was touching. If you know my joke, you know what's going on here. Now, sir, please move your hand. Whoops. Oh, it's smirking kind of hard here. There's the two kids. They're in my joke too. Get out of here, kid. These kids are now grown adults. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Oh no. Why? What am I doing? The dolphin's like, he gets it. Yeah, you got a tongue like me. Look at his horny eye. Gosh. I was so messed up here, guys. If only SeaWorld knew what they had. Oh, God, I won't stop at the tongue. Dolphin looks a lot happier now. He's like, ah, yeah. Well, God, I feel like I'm tripping again. Oh no! Why am I I'm acting like I'm shooting it. I don't like this face. This is like my sensual. Yeah. That was a lot of fun, though. I don't know if they do that anymore. They probably don't do that anymore. There you go. That's me on me on Super Mario Brothers. At SeaWorld. And if you haven't heard I have a 15-minute bit about that. I need to put that online because I'm kind of done with it. Just need to put it out there, a good version of it out there. I don't put my stand-up comedy online. I should start putting some stuff on there. That's all. I don't have any more things I want to show you. That was embarrassing enough. Now I feel weird for showing you guys that. Yeah. Yeah. Drinking drinks, floating in the water. More girls get up. What? What are you guys talking about? How's my kidneys doing? Great. I'm in pretty good health overall. I'd say the only negative thing I've had lately is mostly just nerve issues with my neck and back. And I was supposed to get a epidural shot in my spine. But I haven't done that yet because my neck and shoulder, literally 2 days after being told I need to get epidural, my neck and back was like almost my brain heard it. My brain's like, oh, hell no. And then it just went away. I'm like, well, I guess when it comes back, I'll get an epidural, whatever the heck it's called. Funny how the brain works. I need to just have like hired doctors or actors to act like doctors and tell me things like, oh, all right, we're going to get you an epidural. It'll make you feel all good next time it hurts. But I need somebody to, just hire them for me so my brain doesn't know. So it's like a full trick. It's like if you ever have somebody that hasn't done Super Mario before or anything, I always like to tell them, oh, if it gets too crazy, just drink a glass of milk. It destroys, it takes away everything, and even though that's not true, but you tell them that. So then if they start freaking out, you just give them a glass of milk, and guess what? It always works because it just calms them down, tricks them. Placebo is powerful. And so that's a little tip if you ever do some Super Mario Brothers or anything with somebody and they're nervous or scared. Or if they, even if it's just green tea or something basic. But if they're like noobs and stuff, just tell them milk actually, just make up some shit. Milk actually is like the opposite of the active ingredient in Mario Brothers, and it just neutralizes it like almost immediately. Holy shit, Redban has a whole arcade behind him. That is a whole arcade, guys. And they all actually work and turn on and play. Dude, orange juice works with boomers. Yeah, but what do you know about that Sunny D dough, huh? Yeah, I'm an adult that drinks Sunny D still. I love me some Sunny D. It's got vitamins. It's got vitamins, guys. There was a couple things I just wanted to tell you guys about. PlayStation VR 2 is on sale right now. It's $300, which is a freaking steal. This is almost worth it just to buy it and not open it and sell it 10 years later for like $1,000. $300 is pretty cheap, and this headset's pretty good. And you can use this headset now on a PC. I actually haven't tried that yet. God, what the heck? Right now it's $300 from Sony in the US. It's $100 off. It actually, when it launched, it was $550. So it's $250 off right now. You can get it right now. I would get it. Especially if you have a PlayStation. This is a good baby step into VR. It's a good headset, and you could use it on PC. But it's a good headset if you have a PlayStation. Like you will really like it. It's fun. I do recommend it. You do need a PS5 to run it, but you don't, if you buy it, you can use it on your computer. I think you do have to buy like some like $30 adapter or something. I can't remember. Ask ChatGPT about it. By the way, everyone needs to, when you have a question, just ask ChatGPT or Grok or whatever you use. But anytime I have any question, like, can you find me a coupon code for this website I'm about to buy something on? Sure, here's a coupon code. Any question. If I buy the PS5 VR2, like, what do I need to like play games on my computer? Anyways, that's a good headset for $300. I think that's actually pretty legit. Whatever. There you go. It's scheduled to run through August 10th. So you guys have 9 days to buy it. It's a really good price, especially with everything going up in price, What else do I have to say? I think there's one more thing I wanted to tell you about. This is more nerdy, but, Steam VR, Valve Index, something I used for 5 years or something like that. The sequel, Steam Frame, just got approved by the FCC, which means that it can come out any day now. And they said it would come out this summer. So look for the Steam Frame launching pretty soon, which will also be a headset that I will be very interested in, because I love Valve Index. If it's anything like it, I'm going to love it. But again, I used the big screen VR, and it's probably the best ever. So, yeah. That's all I have to say, really, guys. I don't really have much to talk to you about, unless somebody in the chat has something fun we could talk about. We might just finish this part 1 of Virtual Redban. If you're new here, Virtual Redban's in 2 parts. Part 1 is this, what you're watching now. Part 2 is when we actually go into virtual reality, and part 2 is crazy. It goes on for hours and hours, and you just get wasted. Hang out with a bunch of people in virtual reality, comics, people strangers. It's a lot of fun. And a lot of those episodes do get deleted after we stream, mostly for copyright reasons, but also because of other reasons. But if you're a member of my YouTube page, it's $5 a month, youtube.com/redban. You can pay $5 and you get to see a lot of those episodes that are deleted. You also get a lot of other things. Like, I'm just looking at it right now. I put the full album on before it even came out of Yacht Rock on there for the members. I also put a version of the video out there. I put Pokemon videos of my new thing, Drunk Jenga with Pat O'Neill from Kill Tony when we were in San Diego. It's just us playing fucking Jenga in San Diego. Look at Pat. Is he gonna fuck up? Spoiler alert. Yep. Yep. It's a lot of past videos, and also just videos. Look, here's a little video from when we were in LA for a video, an episode that hasn't even been released yet. There you go. Check it out. youtube.com/redban. Yeah. You know what? Let's do this. Guys, grab a drink, take a piss, walk the dog. Part 2 of Virtual Redban will start soon. I'm ready to tweet it. I'm ready to put it on Instagram. You don't want to miss it. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'll see you guys soon. Okay? All right? What am I doing here? All right. See you guys soon.
drinking drinks, floating in the water. More girls pulling up, getting hotter. Daddy, reaching in her little box, pulling out some powder, rubbing it in her mouth, taking the finest CD out. Breaking rocks, rolling a 50, snorting up bacon in the sun, talking the shop, financing guns, shooting up a golf club with friends, drinking, being drove, getting handed drivers, drinking mo, sand and water, holes and hose, wasted. Let's go, making our way to the next place, driving drunk in collared green shirts. We all the same race, even Black Brian and Whiteface, CEO of that one place, serving fish and hush pups, overpriced old chicken in tiny cups. Daddy, flip-flops flopping to the hot tub, ashing cigars on the way, like a path to the ultra gay, like this douchebag hired Dr. Dre for a corporate gig, just to get laid. Daddy, laying in bed, flip-flops lost from the long parade, waking up early, cause the maid is bringing a friend and she needs to get paid. Daddy, after getting cleaned up, after getting bricked up, back outside, so hot, hired another round of ladies to feed and pound. Back on the water, heard the screams, yacht lost control, it seemed. Yacht rocked the bridge, people fell, lost all power, the captain yelled, someone stole the anchor, sold it on the marketplace. Some say Black Brian has it hanging at his other place. A piece of art could have saved the lives. Flip-flops flopping, maybe another time, maybe another time, or maybe right now. Black Brian went to hell, BB they call him for short. BB went to court, BB got off, and also on the case. BB back flip-flopping, wearing a horse on his shirt, bang, bang. BB 6 feet in the dirt, dance all day, it seems okay. BB girls got paid hush money, sipping on lemonade, flip-flopping to the next arcade, Pac-Man and powder, lobster and chowders, old chicken and flounder. Maid cleaned up evidence, got paid from the ex-president, Black Brian getting golfed on, underground can't see the thongs on, the boat is also gone. Could've used a real doctor with no attitude.